One of the most common questions people come up and ask me is, Michael, should I buy one investment property at $800,000 or two investment properties at $400,000 each? Let's have a look at it. The pros and cons of both. One at $800,000, generally a better location for a higher spend, so potentially higher capital growth. Improved demographic to who you're renting it to, can afford higher rents, obviously. Is it a development site? So can you chop it up and make some extra manufactured equity or manufactured income from that? One lot of fees, one lot of council rates. The cons of the one at $800,000. Your eggs are in one basket, so no diversification. Higher price point, so your stamp duty fees are higher. There is a vacancy risk because less people can afford the higher rent. It's obviously often negative cash flow at those levels because it's negatively geared. You're generally getting a 3 to 4% yield. And if you sell it, there's obviously land tax that you'll cop in the 1 year because there's only one property. Let's look at two at $400,000. The pros, diversification. You might have one in WA and one in Queensland. A lower price point, obviously, the two at 400. You're probably going to get a higher rental yield, 4, 5, 6%, which means your cash flows are better. So it's easy to maintain the properties and easy to pay the repayments to the bank. Lower stamp duty on the two at 400. Less vacancy risk. You might have one rented, one not rented, but you're still okay because you've got one, a lot of cash coming through. Gives you flexibility. You could sell one, hold one, etc. And you obviously rent them out quicker being at a lower price point. It's more affordable for people to rent at those levels. The cons of the two at 400, lower quality location generally, lower end of the rental market, so you might attract some grubby tenants, something to look out for. Two lots of fees and two lots of council rates. There's a fair bit in that. I've got some strong opinions on that. If you want to chat more about it, get in touch with us here at IPP Australia.